What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and welcome to the show predicated on the journey of life and business. Well, today, everybody, I'm going to just talk about ownership. And a lot of business guys, a lot of self-help guys, they talk about this subject a lot. And this subject has really gotten, I think, a lot of spotlight, a lot of credit. And as much as it has been talked about, I think it's so important to really talk about again, because here's the thing. If you're moving through life, your goal is to own everything that you possibly can. Absolutely everything you possibly can. And ownership is simply this. It's taking full responsibility for every event or thing that occurs in your life. And the goal is to do that as much as humanly possible in all ways and in all areas. And here's why. If you do not own something, you have no authority to change it. If it doesn't belong to you, you have no say-so in its life. Think about it. You can decide whether you want to sell your possessions or not because you own them, right? You get to decide whether you sell your car or keep your car. Why? Because you own it. If somebody comes and takes your car without your permission as the owner, they go to jail if they get arrested by the cops. Why? They don't own it. It's the same thing that happens in everything in our lives. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's physical circumstances, whether it's work, job, money, whatever it is. And the problem is, a lot in society, education has really drilled us to be reliant upon a system and for other people to tell us what's right and wrong and to think for us. And as a result, we've abdicated a lot of our ownership. And this is where I want to talk about. We have abdicated a lot of our ownership to other people, to other things. And because we've done that, we've really outsourced our production capabilities. We've really outsourced our creativity. We've really outsourced our individual authority to build the lives that we want and to have the lives that we want. For instance, an example of this in a relationship is if you cannot be alone by yourself, or if a person cannot be alone by themselves, and they need somebody and they need to be in a relationship with somebody to keep themselves happy. That is victimology. There's no ownership about, man, I am responsible for my emotions. I'm responsible for my feelings. I'm responsible for what I think. I'm responsible for what I act. And if I'm not okay by myself, I don't need to put my responsibility onto somebody else's shoulders and onto somebody else's life to get them to make me happy and to make me competent and to make me into the man or the woman that I need to be. That is where the ownership comes into importance so greatly in our individual lives. That's one example, just with relationships. Another example would be with jobs, right? Well, I have a job, this and that, and I'm going here, I'm going to there. It's like, yes, you have ownership with where you're at and your decisions for your job. But here's the thing. How much is your job security within the business's place to take care of versus yours, right? What if your position gets eliminated because that's what the market says? Hey, this product isn't selling anymore. It's not sustainable for the business or the company to sustain the product. And then that whole department gets removed. That happened to a friend of mine after we graduated college. His whole department got removed and the company took care of him. But you think about that, and it's his ownership side of things, his responsibility to actually create his own job security. I need to continue to have connections. I need to continue to move up and to partner with myself. See, we want to have reliance on other people, and we don't want to partner with ourselves. We don't want to believe in ourselves, and we don't want to take responsibility for ourselves. If I'm getting into an argument with my wife, well, I'm 50% at fault and I own 100% of my 50%. Think about that. It's the same thing wherever you go. It's not the business's responsibility to protect your jobs. Now, I agree that businesses should care about people. I really do. And I think it's wrong when they don't care about people. I think it's wrong when people are not the first priority in the first place of the business, because business isn't just there to make money, right? If you're only making money, cool, you're no better than a shovel. The whole purpose is to better people's lives along the way. That's a personal belief of mine. But at the same time, we lack the ownership because, cool, we grew up being told the right answers, being told A, B, C, D in school. And as a result, we want to be reliant upon some system or some other individual to take care of us. And we never grew up past mom and dad. We never grew up into adulthood to where it's like, man, I'm the only one. If I don't do this, who's going to do it for me? And the answer is nobody. Always remember this. You are the most important person to show up in your life for you. I'm way over, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.